So per day, if you can sell 1 to 2 items a day, then you can hit your goal of 15,000 for the year. From deep in my soul. So I've got a pretty good idea of basically your clothing brand. You've been around for 5 years. You're trying to you basically have a foundation, right? You've got a strong audience on all three platforms between Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You haven't done a ton of paid advertising. You're trying to get an expert of someone who can actually start building up a consistent online flow, right? So that you're constantly getting sales. That way, when you do something through social media, people are constantly looking for it, right? So we want to. It's all about grabbing people's attention, and you know that. I see your numbers are there, so I know you're doing the right things as far as posting goes. So what I've done in the past with other clothing brands is that they were just paying for management. So I've helped to grow their accounts. I tried to switch her over to paying for advertising because in my opinion, it's more effective. You know, it's nice to have 100,000 followers, to get 100, 200 likes on a post, but what you really want is you're trying to make money, right? You're trying to sell stuff. So where I would put most of my emphasis for you is that we focus fully on advertising. You already have a following, so now we need to start tapping into those people and converting them into dollars and repeat customers. And the way that we do that is through ads and creating funnels. And when we create funnels, what we're able to do is then start collecting email addresses. So over time, we can start building up a huge email list. So anytime you have a new product, anytime you have coupons, or if you just want to give a shout out and say, hey guys, I love everyone, buy one, get one, whatever you need to do, you always have that group that you can reach out to via email. And that's what we're trying to do, is build up an email list and put together funnels to where you can consistently keep deals flowing. That way you can tap into sales anytime you need to.
Okay.
So that's what we're trying to do. And my expertise fall into, first of all, putting together this plan for you. So we'll put together an entire campaign to say, okay, we need to figure out one product or service. Well, you do products, but one product that we want to push and sell and focus on. Design the ad, design the copy, figure out the target of who we're targeting, put together the landing page. Do you have any videos by chance?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we can use the videos there on the landing pages, and then on landing pages we can actually capture the sales. So what you did was smart because it drove traffic when you ran your ads. But what happens, let's say when you click an ad on Facebook or something and you go to a website, what happens usually? You start looking around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, do I want to look at shoes? Do I want to look at pants, shirts? You're all over the place. And that's what customers do when we drive traffic to a website. So our goal is to run an ad on a specific giveaway or a contest or a coupon or a specific item. That way we're guiding them to do exactly what we want them to do, and their focus isn't all over the place. It's literally one thing. So they go to the page and it's like, hey, we've got this shirt 50% off. You can buy it right now. There's only 50 available at this price. Act right now. Buy, click here. So they buy and click, and then you get paid right then and there. So they're not going all across your site trying to build a cart. Then they have to find their credit card, and then they got to decide if they can get a discount on it somewhere else. Like, all that's going on when they're on your website. We want to cut all that out and go right to the product.
Okay.
And I have all the strategies to do that, as far as what copyright works, making sure the ad looks good, how to put together the ad sets. And the big thing is also, sometimes you notice when you go to a website or something, you see ads that follow you around the internet for something you went and looked on a website.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do that. So if someone either they go to your website, or if they've hit that landing page but they didn't buy, or even if they did buy, we can keep retargeting them over and over and over. And that's good for you because some people, it might take 3, 4, or 5 impressions of seeing your brand over and over, and then they say, hey, I keep seeing this shirt. That looks good. Let me go ahead and buy that. So we can retarget people with a pixel through Facebook.
Okay.
So all of these strategies help us build what's called a campaign. And a campaign is just a set of actions that we're trying to get potential customers or target audience people to make.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what I do, and that's what I would recommend that we start doing in order to start scaling your business. So the question I have for you is, you said your goal is for you and your team to eventually start traveling, doing some trade shows, and you want to drive more online sales and eventually have a physical location. So from where you are today, let's say in 1 year's time, how much money is your goal to make in 1 year? To make it your dreams, to make your dreams happen. Like, what's your goal mark for 1 year?
Like for the entire year?
Oh yeah. Yep. A realistic goal. Yeah. Because we're going to work backwards.
What's my realistic goal in a year?
Yep.
Like as far as like sales wise? Or?
Yes, as far as sales go.
I mean, we're at least bringing in what? Over the year we might have made $25K. Is that well, 15K? I'll say that.
You're gonna say 15K. Okay. All right. Sales wise, and this is exactly why I'm gonna tell you this is very doable. To hit your goal, you only need to sell 20 items a week. That's it. And what always goes well for a kickoff campaign is just giving free shit away. That always works the best to start off.
Okay.
Because that gives you a ton of email addresses or phone numbers if you want them, and then there you go. You can either give a ton of it away or a bunch and say, hey, we've got 20 free shirts. Here you go. Or we've got 20 codes for 100% off your order up to $50. Like I would click that. Would you click that? I'd click that. If I can get $50 of free clothes, yeah. So that means you're gonna, obviously you need to do some numbers on your end of what you can give away, knowing that I will track the leads and conversions for you, so that we can make sure to stay within that realm of how many emails you're getting. That way we can retarget people and send them follow-up offers. So let me give you an example. All right, we're giving away $50 worth of coupons, and if you act right now, you can also get these shoes for 50% off, right? So we can cross-sell and upsell even though you're giving stuff away. So there's all these other strategies going on at play, so I don't want you to freak out if I'm saying, hey, you just need to give stuff away. There's other things we're doing to sell that are going to offset the cost that you're spending on your advertising and the giveaways, because the point is to make money, not lose money.
Okay.
What questions do you have so far? I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you.
No, I actually think that's pretty good. Like I'm willing to like move forward with that. Like it's kind of made me excited.
Good, because if you're excited, I'm excited. Hopefully if I'm excited, you're excited, because this is why I do this. It's because this is the dream, right? To not have to work a 9 to 5, do something you enjoy. But what's good is I don't need to do any social media management. You've got that under control. My job is essentially to drive sales for you.
Okay.
All right. So with that said, what do you think? What do you think about moving forward?
I would really like to move forward. I mean, ASAP.
From deep in my soul.